Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. Unfortunately, while I was moving people about a bit, Adair spoke and said 17 and a half, which was kind of neat. Um, let's be. There we go, that's the pattern I want to see. Also,
Hi?
should. Defensive spell sword? No. Kind of fun, but no. And aggressive because you're towards the back.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure to actually set all of these or people will forget to use it. Aggressive and aggressive because you're also in the back. Um, Defensive. I think that'll be better.
Hey.
Primarily because I don't want them charging forward. The aggressive is mostly just for the. Go ahead. For the range ones, because
Yes.
if you don't set it, then you end up not having it available. So that's a different house. I should check that one out. Let's go.
They won't see me coming.
I'm pretty sure they will, but I like to pretend. Anything hidden? No, no. Okay, this is a somebody's house, as it shows here. Alfred's house. Let's take a look. Alfred, cat. Stealing, stealing. Hello. A dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is quite clearly pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Good day to you.
Well, finally, I was starting to think. The woman makes a startled noise when she turns around and sees you. Oh, I am sorry. I was expecting someone else. She gives you a cautious smile. Can I help you? Nice cat. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I'd get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? She looks at you hopefully. Master Odamus, by chance? Oh dear. You knew Odama? Well, no more than most here, I'd say. He doesn't usually come this way, but they say he's a reliable old fellow. She pauses powerfully. Wait, why do you say new? I'm sorry, but the caravan was attacked. I was the only one to survive. Alfra covers her mouth with a hand, eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I. Oh, shit, this was. Okay. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalisa was always so certain she could take on any danger. Alfred sniffs. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her. She might still be alive, somewhere. Alfred's face crumples and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Quit your sniveling. How are you going to raise a child if you're this weak? Is there anything I can do? Why did you send for Kalisa? Kalisa mentioned that she thought you needed help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance? Alfred looks at you with some surprise before dabbing her nose with his sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Alfred wipes at her eyes. I, I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalisa as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gildevein has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Raedric, he's exiled all of them, calling it a sign of the gods' disfavor. She sniffs. With my Hathor gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home too. Whoa. Oh, wrong one! Oh well. I hope Kalisa could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollowborn, but she moved south to Enslug's Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now with Kalisa gone. More tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? What's in it for me? Think about it if I ever head that way. I'm not one for charity. Handle this yourself. If I was only a kind wayfarer. I'll find Ranga for you. Alfred blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, God's bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of. Well, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Gilded Veil, say positive, and I gained 20 copper. Ooh, I earned a reputation. And will affect how members of that group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliations. Helping a group will make a positive. There's one group, which I'll probably piss off in this Let's Play 2, and like I met one of their members, and they just went hostile and attacked me in the middle of town. It was pretty awesome. But that's off topic. Inslug's compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasps her hands together. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. She sets a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. So we have a mother to help. Kalisa's sister, so we definitely have to help her. Zoom back out.
Steady does it.
So this is the portion, this is what I was... Oh, the wolves are actually pretty good at it. So you can reach out for the souls and they have stories. If people are interested, I'd be happy
Keeping quiet.
to read them as part of like a bonus thing. I probably won't do them because there are quite a few, especially in the big city. Not this one, but like especially down in Defiance Bay, there's a lot. So reading them all would make things go even longer, and I'm already like it's I think 7 episodes in, and I've barely done much of fighting. Of course, a lot of exposition in the beginning. There's also drugs. You can be hooked on drugs. Eidolon, I can't do either of those.
Laying low.
I don't remember if I can look. Yeah, I can look. I just can't take. Oh wait, no, these are... I could probably kill them and steal their stuff. I don't think I need to do it for a book though. Ooh, quest cover. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Keeping quiet.
Okay. See, there are a lot of them, which is kind of cool. It just means there's a lot of support on Kickstarter, but as I said, that's a lot of them to just kind of pepper in. How many quests? Any more quests? Oh, hello. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swain, I'll put you down like a dog. Come away for now, lads, but we'll be back, Trumbull. We'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Investigate the feud. I much prefer when they actually
Keeping an
have
eye out.
voices. It's much easier for even if I don't do that great of a job of copying them, at least get me something to work with for them. They may have voices, and I'm kind of hoping it's like this deep voice when I gave him something completely opposite. Not all the minor characters are voiced. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter it. It shakes violently in its grasp. Get back if you value your life. Resolve 14. Put that down before you get yourself hurt. Trimble only raises the club higher. I mean it. I won't have Swainer and his lackeys threatening me in my own mill. Who's Swainer? My name is Olara. I thought you could use some help. Those people out there seem pretty angry. Diplomatic. Really? Trumbull sighs relief. Helios tits, I could use a friendly face. I take it you've heard some of part of what that crowd's asking for. Grain. As if I've got it all tucked away somewhere. Swinner's been making that out on for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but if things keep on like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Swainer. He won't listen to me anymore. Just explain we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. Let's see what I can do. I had some other questions. Oh. What was all that Rex outside? Where to begin? Swin has whipped them up into a froth, going on about the grain source, claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Swinner's lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. Crops blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmers is gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Swinner's howling after things he has no right to. Oh, if you don't want those people in here with torches, maybe you have to stop lying to me. It's all 14. Seems like a pretty clean story for a messy situation. Trouble blinks, taken aback. I'm not. Look, it's no lie. The stores really are low, and with so little grain going around, I had to raise the prices for some people. There are folks in this town that deserve far better than Swinner and his lot. People who have done more for Gildan Vale. People like the magistrate? I can't do anything about that. That's just how it works. Maybe things are different elsewhere. Here, Radric's men, they keep the village safe, so they eat well. The magistrate's not waiting outside to burn down your home. Maybe you ought to give farmers fairer prices. You could also go talk to them. Let's just go with this one. Trumbull opens his mouth to protest, but his expression resists resignation well before he finally nods and speaks. You're right, he says quietly. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're in danger here and now. Fine, tell Swinner and the others that I've reconsidered. Provided he pays the same as everyone else, he's welcome to his fair share. And let's hope we can trade for supplies real soon, or we'll all be in a bad way. Minor positive. I don't know if I could have done that better. I probably could have.
Laying low.
Depending on how you do things, the outcomes can change. So I'm not sure if that was the best outcome. What's that? I can't do anything with it. Oh,
Keeping quiet.
we're actually on sneaking. Road east. More villagers. Invade every house as if I was invited. Lots of cows. Nothing else over here. Pretend that I can sneak. Fab up. Hugo! Pilgrim's Crown. This. Despite the rains, the stalks feel as dry and stiff as a locust husks. That's a smeltery. Let's go there. Sure that. Nope. We are on fast mode. Black Hammer Smithery. See if they have anything for us. Thievery. Ooh, I can take from there. Guard, Commoner, Apprentice, and Tuatanu. And a book. Let's take it. I want a double-handed sword. This Ao Mao man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen here in quite some time. What can I do for you? Is this your shop? That it is. Been here near around 20 years now. Seen all manners of things over the year, good luck and bad. Taotanu glances at the guard standing watch along the wall. But the Black Hammer Smithery remains. What do you have here? You've come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be. But we find weapons and armors to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now, and I haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them, or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe, to make some coin. Taotana snorts, as if that lot would dare. He's right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for the unscrupulous sorts. Totino scratches his jaw, thinking, if you have to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Raedric. Totino glances at the nearby god. And that is as it should be. But it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. Find your supplies. I'll see them back safe and sound. I'd appreciate you trying anyhow. You bring back the supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start, and if you do find my workers, you give them a good smack upside the head for me. I has a quest. Oh, if I'm going to get a discount, I'll wait till I have my discount before I go and buy things.
They won't see me coming.
Temple of Eophas also. There's one other place. I think I've been everywhere. Okay. Now that we have Adair, who is our designated lockpick, let's go have a look at those things upstairs again. Move it, move it, let's go. I thought there were some more quests, but I think some of them are also outside the town.
Keeping an eye out.
Because when I saw a blue thing, I was making it up.
That's not nice.
All done.
There we go. Thank you, Adair. We have a rapier, a duelist hat, and padded armor. Take them all. There's one other chest to be nicked. Was it in here? Yeah.
That's not nice.
All done.
Ooh, nice. Another minor cloak of protection. Scroll Tinglefoot and 2 Jasper. Let's... I will give it to him. Have this J-Stink. Have a cloak. Need a cloak. Narflood. Supposedly, I thought I read somewhere there was a hidden item. I don't know where. But I may be remembering which place it was. I mean, this map doesn't really, except for maybe something there, have much in the way of position for secret stuff. Fortunately, you can kind of have a guess at whether or not something may be likely just by the fact of whether or not there's room on the map. But it doesn't seem like there's any option. Okay. No, Gafflin. This has gone to shit since Dinforth left.
Good day to you.
Don't know who you are, but I don't much care. Keep walking. We're not here to chat with foreigners. Elf knows his ass. Careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like it too. What if I told you I saw you outside the mill? What was that about? Well, some fancies himself a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account he's got the mill to his name. Dwarf's jowls quiver with rage. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. What are you doing in here then? What's it look like? Drink until I forget how much I want to put a pitchfork through Trumbull's face. If I told you that Trumbull's changed his mind about his grain prices. Dwarf looks at Blinky. Wait, you serious? He changes looks with his fellows who grin hesitantly. The old man's listened to reason? About time. I told him he'd come around. But damn if he didn't take his time about it. He sets a few coppers on the table. Here, buy yourself a drink, now that we can afford it. Goes for you two as well. Drinks on me. Okay, moderate positive now. We continue on. Onward to glorious victory. Then I told her, that's not the pistol. Ah! That's her house. Moving on. Clink. Locks the usurper. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. So, oh, actually, you have to leave by the other exits in some cases in order to go to the newer places, but there's still stuff to do up here. Excuse me.
They won't see me coming.
Nanton. Damn thing, come on.
Well met, friend.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up at it as you report, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? Oh, Hearth Orland. Don't get too many of your sort coming out this way. Meaning no offense. Suppose you're headed for Defiance Bay. He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Never mind the woods. There's a strange machine in the ruins up north. There are these figures clad in black, performing some kind of rite. What's your hurry? The man's brows furrowed in concern. Ruins? The old Ingwithan place? You want to keep clear of those, whatever you saw. Strange things always crop up around Ingwithan sites. I don't doubt those people you saw were up to no good. Let the Glanfathans deal with it. They don't take kindly to trespassers, whatever their intentions. And there's enough to worry about in these woods as it is. We came across a bear in a cave to the north. Got the better of a friend of mine. I only just made it out with my life. In any case, this forest has already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? Name's Naughton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face was luckier than Pearly, I suppose. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Naughton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following Stag, Pearly. He saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. He smiled sadly. And this time, Galawain's favor fell upon the bear. Where did you find this bear? In a cave. It's a ways up that way. He turns to point to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that it took another life. Farewell. Gilded Vale? Yeah, it's northwest of Kieran's Grasp. Huh. South to Gilded Vale.
Nice and slow.
Let's sneak. Let's rob. I mean, let's acquire. Yay, more camping. I'll try and get at least some combat into this episode. It's been a bit of a time. Young Wolf. Good. There we go.
I'll see what I can find.
What's this? Shattered pieces of a crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables. There's some rock. More exits I don't think I really want to take. Oh, hey! Oh, and there's the cave. Let's grab that. Admath's Wort. Okay. Into the cave. I think this will be okay. Oh, more stuff. Bear.
Kill them all!
Kill the bear. Whoa! You got hit hard.
Yes.
How'd you miss up?
Lava beyond seek.
Actually, go ahead and put you onto. I was going to not what I meant to do. Going to wait on this. Oh, damage. I could have sworn I set this. Aggressive. Did I not save? Oh, he leveled. Cool. I guess we'll give you some athletics. And we don't really need more than one mechanics. So... sure, have more survival, because... Sure. Vicious companion. So... This is... how your companion does. Self-plus. Animal damage. Ooh, animal companions do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. I'm gonna grab this one. If I do enough things to consistently qualify for sneak attack, I will consider that other one.
Well?
Sending out the wolf. Cave coral. Oh.
Would you look at that?
I put it to stop when I when I find things. Copper prod, some more scrolls. Nice. Mice crawl through eye sockets and over femurs. Lovely. Ooh, a great sword. Yes, I do want. I'm a great sword user. I will have no. To go away. Boom. Two-handed weapon. Which one's better? 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4. Okay. Round. There we go. Looks nicer. Let's speak to him. Lost spirit. A figure dress suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. Reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow. Head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back, and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there's a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there's a great, dark shape above you, and there's more pain. Oh, clergyman. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers, and in the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. You were betrayed, only a fool can see it coming, cruel. Your dead spirit, there's nothing for you here. I met him on your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter, until you are alone once more. Bastard.
I shall be discreet.
Bearfur. I think that's all the things. Okay. But this is where we will call it an episode, and the next one will continue to take on the side quests. Here, starting with got that one, Late for Dinner, and Vengeance from the Grave. You can do in this screen, so we'll take care of those, and then continue on to probably some of the other side quests before we move on towards Caed Noir. So I hope you'll join me in the next episode.